Through all my experience of being a student in Hawaii, becoming a professional dancer for the Los Angeles Clippers, and most recently being titled Miss California USA, I quickly realized that nothing compares to the heart and soul of my hometown of Lancaster, California. Come along with me as we get to experience the taste, the talent, the tech, and most of all, the fun of my hometown. This is Tiff on the Town. A house is just a house, but home is where the heart is. On today's episode of Tiff on the Town, we're gonna walk you through all the steps of how you turn a house into a home.
What's the best possible scent that you can have in your home? Nothing better than fresh flowers, if you ask me. We're gonna stop by AV Florist so we can get the best flowers in town. Next stop, we stop by a female-owned and female-supported business, Leo and Mama's, with all the fine-tuning details that you can get in your house, from kitchen all the way to the bedroom. Lastly, we're gonna stop by a small business, Crafty Nurse Corner, with all the fine details and last-minute touches to make your house into a home.
I don't know about you, but there's nothing like the smell of a fresh flower. Whether you're in love, celebrating, or remembering, AV Florist has had your back for the last 70 years. Today we get to check in with the founder's son, now owner, Chris, and dive deeper into the history of Antelope Valley Florist. And who knows, maybe you can figure out how to build the best bouquet for your boo. Chris, 70 years of history in AV Florist. You were 3 when your parents originated this business.
Right.
Share the story with our viewers.
Well, Mom and Dad's stepmom worked for the Herald Examiner, and a little ad came in the newspaper, about a flower shop for sale in the high desert. So Dad came up, checked it out, 25 years old, didn't know anybody. A wonderful little town, great experience, so we all moved up. My little brother Gary was 10 days old when we came up.
There's lots of community involvement that you put your heart into. And there's one thing you want to highlight called AV Nice. Could you share what that is?
I have spent some time in Minnesota where they have Minnesota Nice, and I go, what is it? Well, sometimes they carry your canoe for you, or they hold the door open, and that's called Minnesota Nice. And I thought the Antelope Valley is a wonderful region. Lots of towns, 3 counties, and we need something that highlights how important we are to each other, and this celebrates this wonderful place that we live. And so I thought Antelope Valley Nice or AV Nice. And so I just started promoting AV Nice. And it's not me, it's people.
It's a team.
It is a team.
High five to that, man. Woo! So at AV Florist, you guys celebrate proms, marriages, pregnancies, but you also celebrate remembering special people. At AV Florist, you guys are family here, and unfortunately you lost one of your family members, Henry. Henry is out in front.
I've got a plaque out there for Henry Lebo. He was our driver, and one morning, I'm not sure who ran a red light, but at 5 in the morning, I get this call, and Henry didn't make it back to the flower shop.
Yeah, and Henry's still here in spirit. Can you share with us how we're going to celebrate Henry?
We're going to make a little arrangement, and since it's the fall time of the year, we're going to make it in autumn colors, which are some of my favorite colors, yellows and oranges and browns. We're going to make a little flower arrangement for Henry.
Well, time to celebrate Henry and build this beautiful bouquet.
Positively.
All right, Chris, while you're walking us through how to build a bouquet, if you could share with the viewers why you chose this flower arrangement and why these flowers.
Well, kind of what we're working on today is fall colors.
Okay.
Because it's a time of the year you don't see orange very often, you don't see brown flowers that are fresh. And so we're kind of enjoying the season. And I just wanted to show you kind of a couple of ways that we arrange flowers. So the first way is maybe to take some foliages, poke them into a vase that you have in your house already. And these are foliages out of the yard because everything costs money.
Yeah, save a buck.
And what we really have for sale is our imagination.
Yeah.
That's what really makes things pop. Or a block of this Oasis has been soaked, so you just poke, 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 poke until the green is hidden. So this could be for any occasion, but what we're making today is a wrapped bouquet, or what I call a European swirl. Swirl is made up of foliages and filler flowers, such as this dyed solid aster, or feature flowers, such as a single flower on a stem, like a rose or a Gerbera daisy. And then we have line flowers, such as the bells of Ireland. And these are interesting. They smell to me like...
That smells good.
Yeah, I think it's like a medicine, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
So I'm going to make this into my hand.
Okay.
I've already gone through and stripped off the bad foliage and the old foliage. And why it's called a swirl is, and this is always exciting to happen, is the stems are going to go like this.
Cool.
Laying them in. Not too worried about the foliage, but I'm taking one of each category. Crazy roses, huh?
Yeah, those are cool though. Are
Yeah.
they painted?
They are painted, yeah. And we get them from South America that way. And then also I have some accessories. I have some of this dried wheat. I'll put that kind of feature now at the top. There's the brown mums for Henry. One Gerbera daisy. Snapdragons. I have a story about snapdragons.
What's that story?
The story is they snap.
Oh, wow. And it looks like a dragon's mouth. That's cool.
Okay. Chrysanthemums.
And I know that customers can come in and have their flower arrangements customized.
Yep.
How do they go about that process?
Well, they walk in, or they call, or they can even do it on our website. We have a lot of photos. But I'm concerned about people who are in a big hurry. And many of them are, hey, I'm getting married in an hour, or the birthday's today, or the anniversary. I go, you got till midnight. What's the hurry? They need it right now. The car's running, you know, somebody's in the car with them and they need it right now. So we're geared to do that.
Awesome.
And that's what got us into DoorDash.
Yeah.
DoorDash sent an inquiry, would you like to be a provider? And we said, yeah, what's the downside to that? There is no downside. And we get calls at 8 in the morning. Somebody wants a flower arrangement at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
I mean, people are still waking up. Right?
Yeah. Got to make up. Sometimes you need a DoorDash AV Florist so you can make up for your mistakes, right?
I don't know what it is. So I've pretty much got all of the stems below my hand with no leaves, because leaves in the water that's what makes things go fast. So.
Well, that's a beautiful bouquet for Henry. Beautiful.
Will it stand?
Wow. Beautiful. Look at that. And if you guys didn't know, AV Florist also is a part of Lancaster's reward program. So come in, check out AV Florist, get your rewards, make up for those mistakes you make, but also remember those that you miss.
AV Florist on Avenue J, 1302 at Low Tree, because there's another shop down the street.
On Low Tree.
AV Florist.
Measuring how in love you are, getting your first corsage for prom, or remembering those that you care for so deeply, AV Florist has got your back covered for the last 70 years. Remember that every bouquet has a piece of joy attached to it.
If you're like me and want everything in your home to be unique and personalized all the way to your closet, well, today we're at the perfect spot for you. Leo and Mama's is a female-owned boutique that doesn't just highlight their own products, but also fellow female entrepreneurs' pride and joy. Today we get to hang out with owner Courtney, get to know more about the business, and even make our own trucker hat. Let's go. Courtney, first off, thank you for welcoming us into this great shop. As I said, guys, this is my type of shop. There's things for the girls, there's beauty attire, there's kitchenware, there's great clothes, there's anything you can think of in this shop. But Courtney, I just want to know, how did this even come about? It started with an Instagram of some sort?
It did. I needed a change of pace.
Okay.
My boyfriend at the time, now husband, wanted me to describe what kind of space I wanted to introduce our community to.
Okay.
I told him something shop small, local women in here to support our community. So I decided to make a fake Instagram.
Interesting.
Came up with Leo and Mamas.
Okay.
If I would have known my manifestation would have really come true,
Yeah.
might have changed the name.
It's okay, it works.
Yeah, we're good. 4 years later, here we are.
Yeah.
But it just happened. I made an Instagram. I started shopping, finding out where we should go, meeting with potential landlords, and showing them my Instagram of what we would offer to the community.
Wow, so awesome. And the name, Leo and Mamas, it's pretty interesting to most people, but there's a story behind it. So what is the meaning behind Leo and Mamas?
I'm a Leo. My birthday is August 15th. And Mamas is a word, a collective word, kind of an umbrella to hold all the local artisans in here. So they have their own space here too.
So cool. And as you said, local artists in this space, most of them, if not all of them, are females, right?
They are.
That's so cool.
Girl power.
Girl power all day, every day.
Yes.
What was your drive to support fellow female entrepreneurs?
I've always been a shop local kind of person. My whole family is like that. That's how I was raised. So I just wanted to give back, give them an opportunity to have their own business inside somewhere else.
You grew up here, you went to high school with my brother, I danced with one of your greatest friend's daughters. This is your community, so much so that you have a pretty popular item. I think it's called Poppy and Pout.
Sure do. They are a small business as well, located in Idaho Falls, and it's all an organic chapstick, and they're female owned.
Female owned, and it's super popular. They're now in Ulta, but you said to us earlier, I don't want to release this because a lot of community comes in here and celebrate their kids with Poppy and Pout.
They sure do. I have a slew of women that come in when their kids are getting good grades or they're doing well on their team. They come in, treat themselves to a Poppy and Pout. We wrap it up cute, and we have our own little vibe with them.
That is so fun. Like Courtney just said, if you're gonna get Poppy and Pout, get it at a small shop like Leo and Mamas because she makes it personal. She wraps it up for you. You can pop in, grab it, and already gift it on the way out. So make sure you shop local at
Thank
Leo
you.
and Mamas. You have some great artwork as well from kids in here. Share a story as to why you have all that artwork in here.
Okay, Jade is our macrame girl, halfway hippie. You see the macrame everywhere.
Yep.
She is recently relocated to Texas, but I'm super close with her whole family. We've been family friends forever. And her daughter Jade sends me snail mail all the time.
So cute.
You saw it in the bathroom. She drew us over there. We also have it on the fridge. It's everywhere.
That is so awesome.
We love to support our little kids.
Yeah, and to show off even more creativity, you allow customers to kind of design their own hats in here, which is something that we're gonna jump into soon.
Yes.
So what is that about?
Okay, about a year and a half ago, we started doing branding on all the Western flat brim hats. So we brand them, do the cards, matchbooks, feathers, all the things. About 2 months ago, I decided, well, trucker hats are back in, let's do it. So we have a bar over there. We also are doing pop-ups at bars and festivals. So we'll be out on the town this whole summer.
How fun is that? I'm so excited to dive into making my own trucker hat. But before we do that, I just want to ask you, how special does it feel to know, like you said earlier, this isn't a business that's just about you. It's a business to highlight fellow strong female entrepreneurs. You're giving back to our community. How does that feel?
Honestly, I don't feel like I'm doing that large of a part. It's just part of our personality here. And we love to be a safe space. We have customers that come in and tell us, you know, exciting things like you getting married.
Yeah.
Maybe having a baby, but I also have so many that come in and tell me about their woes, and we just laugh, cry, have a cup of coffee. Just because they walk in our door doesn't mean that we have to sell them something. We sit in our chairs and we conversate about life.
So awesome. Well, guys, we're gonna go and make my own trucker hat, but like Courtney said, when things are meant for you, it's just gonna fall into place. The name Leo and Mamas came about in her mind. It worked out. Now she has a great female entrepreneur space. It's a safe space for our community to know, hey, Leo and Mamas, they got you and they're gonna gift you. Let's make this trucker hat.
Yay, let's go.
All right, guys, so Courtney walked me over to this amazing hat station. I was able to look through some patches, figure out what I wanted to do, and since I'm getting married pretty soon, I feel like I'm in my mob wife era. Got to make some business deals happen. So Courtney's gonna help me make my mob wife era hat. So where do we start? What do we do?
All right, when our guest walks in, we like to have them try on a hat that they like. First of all, they usually pick out a color, make sure it fits well. So I want to have you try this on really quick.
Okay.
I love the captains.
Is it a vibe?
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Very mob wifey.
It is.
Run the show.
Yes, love it. And then one of our local artisans, Luz from Nostalgia Glory, made us these cute little stencils.
Nice.
We have them around so that guests can put their patches on there. We tape them and then put them on here.
Awesome.
So this way it gives you a visualization of where you want to put your patches.
Cool.
So I'm gonna have you go through here.
Okay.
And you want to go with the mob wife.
Yeah.
We decided on that one. And Tiff wants to make it a little bit crazy.
I do. Match my personality.
So we are gonna take this patch, put it on here, and heat press it.
Cute.
And then we're gonna go from there.
Okay, nice.
You're gonna look hotty trotty on your
Chatty
honeymoon.
chatty.
Mob wife era.
So what is happening here?
So this machine is heated up to a certain degree that we like.
Okay.
I don't usually do the full 30 seconds right now because we are going to heat it up a couple more times.
Okay.
So now we have our base of the hat.
Cute.
I feel like the lightning bolt goes best on this side because it's not flipped that way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect. Thank you for your help.
Of course.
We'll lift that up a little bit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute.
Cute? Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, this is so cute.
It's so cute. So cute. Adorable.
Let's have you try this on.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, no, this was awesome. Okay, what do you guys think?
So cute. Love
It's
it.
the one.
So cute.
How cute. This is awesome. Well, thank you so
look
much, Courtney.
adorable.
This is so fun.
Thank
like
you.
Courtney said, she doesn't just have trucker hats. She also has belt bags and brim hats. So there's so many options. Bring your best friend, bring your mom, bring your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and have fun here, guys. Come out to Leo and Mama's.
Thank you so much for having me.
From hats to rugs to coffee table sets and tapestry, Leo and Mama's is clearly about bringing the love of their home into your house. If you're ready to fine-tune the details of your home, make sure you make this spot the place that you shop. See you next time. From magnets, keychains, coasters, and more, Crafty Nurse Corner is the perfect place for you to find all the fine details of your home. Today we get to sit down with the owner, Monica, get to know more about her journey about being a crafty RN and why her personalized wood treats are perfect for you. Monica, thanks so much for joining us today. I'm so excited to dive deep into your business and get to know about all the great things that you make. But first, I want to get to know more about you. I know that you started off as being a nurse, but that wasn't something you desired to do. So how did we end up here at Crafty Nurse Corner?
It all started with COVID. You know, everybody was stressed out. They couldn't go out. We had to wear masks. And my dad does upholstery for a living.
Okay.
So the sewing, I think, kind of just came naturally. Started making masks for everyone at work because I had all the patterns, and it went from there. And then once that died down, I started making badge reels. I wanted to buy one, but I figured I might as well just learn to make it, save
why
me some
not?
money.
Yeah.
And it just took off from there. I don't like sticking to, you know, one thing. I like learning and trying something new. So that's here we are.
Awesome. And talking about your dad, you have said before your dad is your biggest influence, your biggest
Yes.
role model. What is your dad's story? And that led you to going to nursing school for some reason.
So he came here when he was 18, I think, took his GED, passed, you know, did what he had to do, worked for somebody down below in upholstery, and then he learned what he needed to, and he opened up his own business.
Wow.
And he's had it out here for as long as I can remember. Nursing wasn't my number one thing. I wanted to be a surgical tech, but it was down below, and I couldn't drive down there. So I was looking around and I said I might as well try it. And I remember the second day that I quit my job. I was done with my job.
Okay.
I quit completely and I was gonna go to school full time.
Okay.
And the second day I just remember waking up and feeling like I needed to puke because I couldn't believe what I was doing.
Oh my gosh.
And I had my daughter, my oldest was 4 years old at the time.
Okay.
So it was nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
And I ended up loving it. I became valedictorian.
So great.
That was something I never thought I ever.
And
not
it
even in
started
high
with
school.
like 31 students, 41 students,
Yeah.
am I correct? And it ended with 9
9.
that graduated, and you were valedictorian.
Yeah.
Huge accomplishment.
Never thought that would happen.
Wow.
Didn't think I would be able to do that.
Yeah.
You know, but to have my family there, my daughter who was 4 years old at the time, be there and see that, and she does really good in school now. So I think it all paid off.
And it's just like your dad said, when you have kids, you'll understand.
Yes.
And that replays in your head all the time
Yes.
because now you understand.
I understand.
You
I
fight
understand.
for your kids,
Mhm.
right? You fight
Yeah.
to provide.
I understand why they were strict. I understand why they were protective. Everything. Everything now you understand. So that's the one thing I always keep in my heart and in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met you at a pop-up shop at one of our other small businesses in town, and you have stated that that's where you meet most of your clients, it's where you engage the most, and you shared your story with me, and I was like, oh my gosh, we have to get her on. She's so kind, she's so sweet.
Thank you.
But I saw you did so many items, not just wood, there are other things that you did too. So what else do you provide outside of wood?
So I do resin work. The cups, I got into blinging cups,
So
blinging badge reels, keychains.
And they're so cute. The cups
Thank
are
you.
the cups are cute, okay? they are a vibe.
But my kids too, you know, they like the cute little Disney keychains, the
Yeah.
pens. They like to help out. So that also influences me because I know a lot of the audience are younger kids too. So I do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and talking about kids, you said that you did a bulk order for a First Communion class. And what was that order like for you?
So it was special. I've done my First Communion. My friend was actually, she stepped up to be a teacher for
So
that.
great.
And I applauded her, you know, you taking on the responsibility to teach them about everything, the Bible, and she placed that special order and I had to do it. It was about 23 or 24 with their name across, and they loved them.
So I'm getting married in less than 2 months, and I think bulk orders are like the #1 topic for weddings. So how does somebody order something for bulk?
A lot of the times I have my email out on my Instagram. You can DM me, email. If you have my number, you can text me, and we just go from there. You let me know what you are looking for. I give you a time frame, and that's how it goes.
So cool. You have many special items, like we said, but I think this one has stood out to myself and our crew. What is this? How did you even think about creating something like this?
So my friend, her name is Melanie. So
Okay.
she's the one that took on the responsibility of teaching the kids.
Nice.
She is a bookworm.
Okay.
And she saw something, I think on Pinterest, and was like, it's, you know, you don't get hand cramps. So I made one first from resin. She absolutely loved it. And then I got my machine. I've had my machine for less than a year. And I ended up making one.
Wow.
And yeah, so that's like a sneak peek first. I haven't sold it really yet.
That is so cool. Well, everyone out here gets a sneak peek. It's early, so pre-order, right?
Yes,
they can
they
pre-order.
can. Definitely.
Pre-order. So I know that this is personalized. Can anybody just message you with something that they want personalized?
Of
and
course.
Anything that they want on
I
whatever.
love the customs, so a lot of them will put their kids' names, a phrase, a quote, whatever it is, I can definitely do that.
As you can see, Crafty Nurse Corner offers more than just wood knickknacks. Whether you want a gift, decoration, or a personal treat, make sure you support this hardworking mom following the footsteps of her entrepreneur father. See you next time.
As you all can see, my hometown of Lancaster has so much to offer. I hope you all enjoyed hanging out with me as much as I did and are looking forward to the next episode of Tiff on the Town.